So, will it be the romantic rice, the luscious light, or the cutesy custard and sponge? The choice is yours.
Blind Date, sponsored with Muller Love.
This is Tanaka from London, and this is Annalisa from Dorset. For the past few days, they've been hidden in a secret house in Snowdonia, cut off from the outside world. Meanwhile, we've introduced the nation to 3 girls and 3 boys. But who will win a date with Tanaka? And who will win a date with Annalisa? Tonight, it's up to you, because this is Blind Date Live.
Jive, because this show is live, right here, right now. Cilla, take a bow.
Thank you. Well, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, lovely. Hello and welcome to this very special live show. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very special live show because this is going to be my very, very last series of Blind Date. Yes, but we've got to make it the biggest and the bettest yet. We're going to do that, aren't we? Yes, indeed. So how are we going to do that? It's simple, really. It's simple, really. We're going to be giving the job of playing Cupid to everybody watching at home. Now, we're going to be playing the job here. We're going to be playing the game here, right in the studio. But you, the viewer, will be voting your favourite person to go on a date, all right? Well, the lines will be open in a mo, but first, let's meet 3 lovely ladies, all hoping to win a date tonight. So please welcome the girls. But which one is the perfect girl for our fella backstage? Let's find out who's who. Oh, I'm going to miss saying this. Hello, number 1. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hi, I'm Katrina. I'm 20 years old. I'm a nightclub worker and I'm from Berkshire! I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, and I'm soon going to be signing a record deal. So watch out, Kylie. I'm going to give you a run for your money. My ideal man? David Beckham. I'd love to see your ball control. My love life is practically non-existent. So come on, guys, give me a break and vote for me on 090 11 980 501. Or text GIRL1 to 81125.
Well, hello, number 2. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm 19 and I'm a student from Swansea.
When I was younger, I used to think I was a dog. I love pretty eyes and nice smiles. I hate bad breath and facial hair. I've been told I look like J-Lo. So, vote for the Swansea girl on 09011 980 502. Or text GIRL2 on 81125.
Well, it's your turn, number 3.
Hi, Cilla. My name's Georgina. I'm 23 years old. I'm a business manager and I'm from Swindon. I like my men to look like celebrities because it makes me feel like a star. All my life, I've been called Crazy George. My ideal man? Generous, witty, and a real gentleman. So come here, give us a hug. So get dialing and vote for me on 090 11 980 503 or text girl3 on 81125.
And the voting lines are now officially open, so let's meet the fella you're matchmaking for. His name's Tanaka, he's terrific, and he's from London. So come in, Tanaka! Whoa, whoa, oh, you're gorgeous, Tanaka. Sit yourself down there. Tanaka, tell everybody what you do for a living.
I'm an analyst, Cilla.
Oh, an analyst, a business analyst, my
Absolutely.
goodness me. And you've been holed up in Snowdonia in a lovely cottage. For how many days?
For 3.5 days, 4 days.
What was that like?
It was the most remote place you can find in the United Kingdom, in Snowdonia somewhere. And it was absolute torture.
It was? Oh, what a shame. There was no papers, no mobile phones,
Nothing at all.
nothing.
Nothing at all, Cilla.
So I wonder what type of girl you're looking for tonight, because your mum has been a great influence on you, hasn't she?
Absolutely, Cilla. My mum has been a very big influence in my life. She's raised me to be romantic, chivalrous, but above all, you know, to be a very sensitive romantic. So.
Oh, well, you are sensitive and you are romantic. Have you got a message for the nation out there as to what type of girl you really want, apart from romantic?
Well, I want a girl who's quite fun, obviously, a girl who dresses to impress, but above all, someone I can take home to meet my mother, of course.
Oh, he's a mummy's boy, OK. OK, Tanaka, now because the nation is choosing your date tonight, there's no date or ditch, there's just 3 questions there. So fire away with your first one. Say hello.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
First... Okay, first question. It is important that I am the right type of match and man for you, so I'm going to suggest 2 jobs to each of you. One I'd love to do, one I definitely wouldn't. At home, everyone will see my chosen ambition on the screen, so I hope your choice will match mine. First question to number 1. Do you see yourself with a rock star or an astronaut?
Oh, I think it's going to have to be an astronaut. I want someone who can launch my heart into space.
You didn't look too happy about that, Tanaka.
Well, it was a very good answer. But, I mean, obviously, I would have liked to be a rock star. Everybody once on group is chanting their name out, wouldn't they?
But your mother wouldn't like that.
No.
But your mother's not getting it tonight, OK? Number date. Go on to number 2, is it?
Question number 2. Would you fancy a city high flyer or a doctor?
Well, I'd have to say a doctor, I think, because I always knew I'd end up with men in white coats one day.
Very good.
Now, that was the same question to number 2. It wasn't the number 2 question. What do you think? You thought that was good. So, the last one is number 3.
Absolutely. I thought that was good. Number 3, would your dream man be a professional footballer or a secret agent?
Definitely a secret agent, because I like a guy to be secretive and I don't want to give him too much away. So, you know, secrets all the way with me.
I like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Very good.
What about your second question?
My second question. Since I've been in the house, the thing I've missed the most is keeping in touch with the news. I want to know what in the world matters to you most. So tell me about one news story from today that you think that I should definitely know about, and that goes to number 1.
Well, Tanaka, I have read today, actually, that they're expecting blizzards up and down the UK for the whole of next week. But if people make the right choice tonight, we won't have to worry about the weather, because where we'll be going, hopefully, there'll just be hot action.
Whoa, hot action. No matter the weather.
Ooh, that is absolutely. Same question to number 2, please.
Well, as I was flicking through the papers today, there was one story that really stood out to me, and that was that Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne have recently renewed their marriage vows after 20 years of being together, and it just really touched me because I thought it was really sweet.
That's nice.
That's very nice.
That's the romantic.
Yeah, absolutely. Same question to number 3, please.
Hi, right, being a bloke, I guess you like your football, is that right?
That's right, Cilla.
Excellent. New identity.
I've got Cilla on the
you
brain.
see, she doesn't have the teeth to know.
Cilla, you're overwhelming me.
Well, OK.
I don't mind.
OK, you like your football. Do you have a favourite team at all?
The Gunners. It has to be Arsenal.
Arsenal, right? Well, since you've been locked away in the house, I can reveal to you that Arsenal actually won their game against Oxford 2-0. So there you go, that's a result for you. As well as that, I can also reveal that their arch rivals Spurs have just lost. So there you go, I bet you're happy about that as well.
Naughty number 3. That's terrible.
That's good. They've got a long way to go.
Moving quickly on to your third and final question.
Absolutely. As you know, the viewers will decide which of you will be my ideal date. So Cilla's provided a soapbox from which you can each make a heartfelt plea to the nation, telling them why you are simply the best. But be warned, you've only got 10 seconds to win their vote. So, number 1, take to the soapbox, and your 10 seconds start now.
My nation, I'm pleading with you. I can't get a boyfriend, I can't get a date, and I can't bear it any longer. So pick up that phone and dial for me. Girl number 1, Katrina.
You're out of town, Katrina.
Not bad.
A lot of confidence. A lot of confidence.
Yeah. If you're ready, number 2,
Yep.
off you go.
Each and every one of you, it's your duty to send this guy on the best date possible. So vote for me. I'm cute, I'm entertaining, he'll have the best time ever, so do the right thing.
See. From the heart.
From the heart.
From the heart.
That's where you want it from. OK. Number 3,
OK.
make it good.
My nation, I am pleading with you. I need your help. George and Tanaka, Tanaka and George. We sound great. Posh and Bex, we're the new. So let's rewrite the headlines and... Oh, great for me.
I like that. I like that.
You like that a lot.
That was good.
OK, question time is over for Tanaka, but remember the choice of who becomes his date is up to you. So it's time for him to make himself scarce while the nation decides his fate. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Tanaka, just for the moment. Let's hear it. So as Tanaka nervously awaits news of your vote, we're going to take a quick break. But when we return, we'll be catching up with last week's couple, John Paul and Nadia, who've just come back from their date to brilliant Bangkok. But don't forget to keep dialing, because you've got to decide who Tanaka is going to be dating for the next 7 days.
If you think Tanaka's babe should be number 1, Cat, then ring 09011 980 501 or text GIRL1 on 81125. If he's better off with number 2, Emma, ring 09011 980 502 or text GIRL2 on 81125. Or if you think he'd prefer number 3, Georgina, ring 09011 980 503 or text GIRL3 on 81125. Calls cost 10p, but calls from mobiles and networks may be higher. Text costs 25p plus normal network charges. For further text information, visit itv.com/blinddate.
Keep voting. See you in a mo. See you then.
Number 1, looks like she might be a little bit too flush for my brother, although she looks like quite good news. Number 2, maybe a bit of a handful for Tanaka. So for me, it's cut and dried. It has to be number 3.
Here's our David having a date with his lovely
Well, hello and Now remember, there's still time to make your vote count, so get dialing. But now it's time to welcome back John Paul and Nadia. Now, last week, they jetted off to Bangkok for their exotic date. But did love triumph in Thailand? Here's their date diary.
Oh, my God, look at the state of that.
Excuse me, would you like to have champagne?
Oh, that's all right, give it here. Cheers. Cilla, this is our hotel. It's absolutely amazing.
This is our hotel director.
Welcome to Vanity Bangkok Hotel.
Quality.
John Paul and I get on quite well. We've just spent around 14 hours on a flight together, and it's gone pretty well. We've had a laugh, we've had a giggle, he makes me laugh.
It is time for us to meditate.
Today she's been a bit moody, I think. I don't know why, she hasn't really said much. Strange, she's just been a bit funny today, which is a bit annoying.
There's no way.
I remember last time I had this was in south of France. Just snail, isn't it? Is it dirty? Is it dirty?
Last night he came round to mine after we went out, and we had a really good time. We had a chat, we had loads of laughs, and things got a lot better. My flirting is finally paying off.
I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. She came out of herself. Hopefully the next 3 days will be brilliant. Superb, fantastic, the best.
Quality. When the screen went back and I saw Nadia, I thought, nice. She had a pretty face, and she was wearing fishnet tights and a leather miniskirt. Quality.
John Paul has a really strong London accent, so I was expecting a bit of a wide boy. But when the screen went back, I was really chuffed to see a handsome, Spanish-looking guy with a very sexy smile.
On our first night in Bangkok, I noticed that Nadia was being really flirtatious and that she fancied me. And although I fancied her too, I found it a bit intimidating, and I thought, slow down.
On our first night in Bangkok, I made it really obvious to John Paul that I fancied him. I was flirting, giggling, messing with my hair, but he was playing really hard to get. It just made me want him even more.
Nadia and I went for a massage, and halfway through, I took over from her masseur to surprise her. Nadia kept on saying how good it was, and I knew she was well happy when she found out it was me.
John Paul and I had dinner on a cruise boat, and it was really good. We were laughing and dancing. I just didn't want the night to end. Then at the hotel, John Paul gave me a really nice goodnight kiss. Things were really looking good.
The next day, Nadia was Miss Moody. We had a meditation lesson with a Buddhist monk, and all Grumpy wanted to do was go back to the hotel for a spa. You can have a bath at home. Sort it out.
The next day, John Paul was being, really distant with me. I couldn't understand it. He certainly wasn't the Casanova he'd been the night before. I just thought, what is wrong with you? Snap out of it. It was really spoiling our date.
That night, I felt Nadia was putting on an act, so I told her straight I didn't want any sort of relationship with her while she was being so fake.
That night, I soon found out what John Paul's problem was. He told me that he thought I was moody and fake, and he said there was going to be no more romance between us. I was gutted. But I thought, no, I'm going to prove you wrong.
That night, Nadia asked me if I fancied her, and I said I did, but I didn't want to rush into things, just in case her stroppy side came back to haunt me.
That night, John Paul and I went clubbing, and I put him on the spot and I said, look, do you fancy me or not? And he said he did, but he wants to take things slowly. I thought, slowly? Any slower will be going backwards.
As the date went on, Nadia was becoming much more my type of girl. She was chatting and laughing, and I thought, if this carries on, tonight, she might get lucky.
Now, I've been flirting with John Paul throughout the whole date, and I made it obvious that I wanted something to happen. It was our last night, and I decided I wasn't going to take no for an answer.
On our last night, things got pretty hot. Nadia couldn't keep her hands off me. She couldn't get enough. And I thought, nice one.
I believe in girl power, and I'm an independent 21st century woman who always gets what she wants, and I need a guy who can keep up. So, John Paul, if you think you're man enough, come and get me.
Are you man enough for Nadia, then?
I think so.
You think?
Is she woman enough for me, then?
Absolutely.
Baby, I'm all woman.
Well, you were a little bit frustrated, to say the least.
Yeah, well, I flirted so much with John Paul, but he didn't really flirt back with me that much, and I just thought, you know, he's just so sexy. I just wanted a piece of that, you know? And he just didn't want to give any. He just didn't want to give it up.
Now, tell us about this massage, Nadia.
The massage, which the one John Paul gave me?
Yes.
Oh, it was lush. We had a massage done, and then the lady put my hair over my head, and she was, like, massaging me away. And then it just got better and better, and I was like, oh, hang on. And I turned around, and it was John Paul, and I was like, oh, yeah, baby.
Were you a wee bit frightened of Aunt Nadia?
Not at all, not at all. If I would have rushed into things and just gone straight down her throat, she probably would have just thought, OK, yeah, one night and that's it. At the end of the day, if you get to know someone...
I'm not a one-night woman, John Paul.
Oh, OK. You never know,
What about
though, do you?
that?
That's
If
what
he
they
would
all
have
say.
brushed into it and, you know, give you the full whammy, as he says, straight down, straight down your throat, would that have put you off?
Not at all. We're on blind date. We're on blind date, and I wanted some romance, you know? We were in Thailand. It was beautiful, and John Paul's a very good-looking guy. I'd have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was, you know, that's what I wanted.
Did he give you a decent kiss? Because you had to go in on him.
Yeah, well, he kissed me first, and he says it was a peck, but there was definite slip of tongue, Cilla, you know?
After she pulled
I'm getting a
me
touch
in,
of the
there was
face
But
now.
I did
not
jump
do
on
this
him
towards the end of the
Before
live
you-
television.
Yeah, I did pounce on him, you know. It was the last night, and I thought, no, I'm not going to take no for an answer. I've been waiting for this, you know, and he sort of, you know, said, oh, good night and everything. I thought, nope. So I grabbed him, and I stuck my tongue down his throat, and he
I mean, could you give us a quick demo of that? Just maybe. Are you a man or a mouse, John?
I'm a mouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, wish them both well, are John Paul and Nadia. Well, are you a man or a mouse, Tanaka?
I'm a tiger, Cilla.
Well, it's nearly crunch time for our Tanaka. There's still a couple of minutes left to ring for your favourite girl, and I can tell you at the moment it's very, very close. So come on, vote for love, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. See you then. Tanaka had the chance to question our three lovely ladies, but the decision on who he should date was down to you at home. Now, the lines are now closed, and the result is in this envelope here. Just as a matter of interest, Tanaka, if you could have gone for one of those girls, who would you have gone for?
They all sounded lovely, Cilla, so, but, I mean, number 3 sounded quite interesting.
Oh, you like number 3?
They all sounded quite interesting.
Well, I wonder if everyone at home agrees with you. First of all, let's tell you the girl who sadly won't be going on a date with you. I have to say she's very lovely, but the viewers didn't think she was quite right for you, Tanaka. I'm afraid it's goodbye to... number 2. What a shame, number 2. They're all gorgeous. Say hello and goodbye to the date that never was. And that was number 2. That was our Emma from Swansea. Come in, Emma.
They all usually love,
especially the fellas, they love the Welsh as well.
Well, what can you say?
Hurrah! Hurrah, that's all we can say. This is it, Tanaka. Your blind date, as chosen by the great British public, is... number 3.
Twin thing, Cilla.
Yes, Tanaka, the nation has decided she's the girl for you. But what about the other girl they turned down? And they did turn her down. Look, they love her here. And that was number 1. That was Katrina from Berkshire. Come in, Katrina. Katrina, never mind. Katrina, off you go, sweetheart. What do you think? You like long hair?
Very nice.
You do. Well, they're gone, so here she is. The people's choice and your blind date for a whole 7 days. Here she is, number 3. That was Georgina from Swindon. Come in, Georgina. Well done. The viewers love you. Oh, lovely. The viewers adore you. My goodness me. What do you think?
Yes, please.
Oh! Do you like him?
He looks like a right gentleman, so very nice.
Right. A right gentleman.
Please, beg, Georgie.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Pick a good one, Georgie.
OK, I'll try to. OK, a date to Istanbul.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, my God.
And what are you going to be doing in Istanbul? Yes, you're off to Turkey to visit the amazing city that connects Europe to Asia. You'll stay in luxury at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Oh. And after you've taken in all the exotic sights of this fascinating city, let's hope it says here, you'll be saying to the nation, thank you, Britain, we're in love. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them well. Tanaka and Georgina, enjoy Istanbul. Well, we'll see how they get on next week, but right now the lines have been cleared and it's time for some more matchmaking via the masses. Backstage, we have a very beautiful lady who is hoping tonight's the night you'll find her a man. But who is she waiting for? Let's find out as we say hello to the fellas. They look good from here, but let's find out who they are. So come on, lads. Tell us who you are. Hello, number 1.
Hello, I'm Lee. I'm 21 years old, and I'm an insurance man, and I'm from Birmingham. What do I like? I love football. I like to base myself on Beckham. But my friends tell me I look like Varane. My ideal woman? Short, dark hair, Jennifer Lopez. I've never taken a girl out for dinner or bought them a drink. I'm a great believer in equality. So come on, vote for me. 09011 980 501. Or text boy1 on 81125.
Do you like equality? That was number 1. What about you, number 2?
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm 26. I'm a recruitment boss from Milton Keynes. I've just started my own recruitment consultancy. I'm aiming to make my first million by the time I'm 30. I don't go for looks. I go for attitude. My ideal woman? Kylie. I just love my snakeskin shoes. Some girls tell me I look like Rick Astley. Is that a good thing? So come on, girls, vote for me. 09011 980 502. Or text boy2 on 81125.
And last but definitely not least, we've got number 3.
My name's Dave, I'm 21, I'm a logistics manager and I'm from Essex! I'm a lad, and I love pulling the birds. My ideal bird, Christina Aguilera. I love Gucci, Versace, Armani. I don't do gingers, but I do this. Huh? I'd love to be a movie star and a sex symbol. So vote for Cheeky Dave on 09011 980 503 or text boy3 on 81125.
Well, there you go. 3 contenders, but only 1 possible champ. Now, the lines are open for your votes, but which of those guys is best suited to our girl? Let's find out, because she is gorgeous. She's Annalisa, and she's from Dorset. So come in, Annalisa! From Dorset. They absolutely adore you out there in our audience. I'm sure they're all going at home too. Now, Annalisa, you've got an unusual nickname, haven't you?
I have, Cilla, yes.
What is it?
Well, my friends call me Puddle.
Puddle?
Yes.
Ooh. Do you get a bit short sometimes?
Well, they think I'm a bit shallow when it comes to men.
Shallow?
Yeah, I always seem to go for the good looks, the nice cars and the money, but then what girl doesn't?
Well, I don't know. Have you got a very special message to our audience out there?
I have,
they're going to be voting for a guy for you.
I know. Well, my message to the nation would be, I'm sick of being shallow. I just want deep and meaningful. So pick me a good one, but just not the ugly one. I'm only joking.
No, there is not one ugly one, I can assure you. There is dodgy shoes, but no ugliness. Well, it's time for our Annalisa to ask the questions that will help the nation to find her a man. So off you pop with your first one.
OK, hello, boys. Happy New Year.
Hello,
darling.
Happy New Year.
Orange too, darling.
OK, question number 1. For our date to succeed, it's just as important that you like the look of me as much as I like the look of you. So Cilla's prepared photographs of 5 girls for you to look at. But be warned, some definitely look like me and some definitely don't. Here are the pictures. Have a look and write down which one you fancy the most.
Have you decided yet, guys?
Just a moment, Cilla.
All right, look.
OK, number 1, who have you chosen and why?
Well, I've actually gone for E. As you can see by the photo, the girl's absolutely gorgeous. She's got long brown hair. She's even got the exotic look going on. That's ideal for me.
I would have said you were exotic too.
Oh, thank you, Cilla.
Yes, lovely.
OK. OK, number 2.
Yeah,
Which one do you fancy?
I've actually gone for girl B because she's got such a lovely smile. She looks like she's really enjoying herself and having a laugh, and I like someone who's up for a laugh, so that's my girl, girl B.
Whoa! Well in there.
OK, and number 3, which one's the girl for you?
Well, Annalise, I've had a bit of trouble, you see. I want all of them. Oh. But seeing as I'm only allowed one, I've actually gone for D.
B? Oh, D! D
Sorry,
with a
D.
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 D. Oh, how did that sound to you?
Well, it's his choice, but... OK, so...
Bad news there, number 3.
Question number 2. I used to be a professional ballet dancer, and I'd love my man to be able to plie and pirouette with the best of them. So I want all of you on your feet to show the nation who's tops in the nutcracker department. So, guys, are you ready?
Ready.
Cue the music.
Oh, I've got to see this. They're all going to be barred from their local clubs after that. My goodness.
OK, question number 3. Boys, it's time to persuade the nation that you're the one for me. The soapbox awaits. So, number 1, take your position. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
OK, all right, your 10 seconds start now.
I'm appealing to you all. Boys, girls, men, women, scousers, cockneys, all the brummies out there, vote for me. Make me the people's choice. Make me the people's champion of this show. Anyway, it's my birthday next week. Come on.
Oh, the sympathy vote with the birthday. He's got a birthday next week.
OK, number 2, it's your turn. When you're ready, off you go.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm appealing to everyone out there. This is my plea to the nation. Vote for number 2. I'm a charmer, I'm a gentleman, and if I win tonight, I'll make sure Annalisa has the time of her life on this stage. Vote for 2.
They're all good.
OK, number 3, take your place and make your plea.
Us Essex boys seem to have a bad reputation. I'm here to put the record straight. Vote for me, and I will make sure that girl has a good laugh on the holiday. Vote cheeky boy number 3.
That was cheeky boy number 3. Now, question time is over, but your voting time has just begun. It's time for Annalisa to take a little breather here while the nation finds her a fella. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the lovely Annalisa. Well done, Annalisa. Annalisa gets ready for your verdict, it's time to take another quick break. But when we return, we're off to Sweden to find out how Carol and Barry enjoyed their blind date. And we'll also be finding out which of our 3 fellas will be the perfect date for our Annalisa.
If you can see Annalisa with number 1, Lee, ring 09011 980 501 or text boy1 on 81125. If you think she'll fall for number 2, Paul, ring 09011 980 502 or text boy2 on 81125. Or if her ideal man is number 3, Dave, ring 09011 980 503 or text boy3 on 81125.
Who will be the winner? We'll find out after the break. See you then. Back. Now, there's plenty of time to keep those votes coming in because remember, a ring from you could mean a wedding ring for our winning couples tonight. Fingers crossed. But first, it's time to welcome back Carol and Barry. Now, last week they picked a date to Sweden, but did all that Nordic air lead to romance? Let's find out.
Welcome to Storhotellet in Fjällbacka. I hope you will enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, first impressions are good. I'm not sure how the date's gonna go. We're both looking forward to go to Sweden. We'll just have to wait and see how things happen. Is that a right or a left? I really don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. To blind date.
Thanks, Cilla.
Thanks, Cilla. I think Dave's been really nice. Really hit it off again. I don't think I fancy her that much, but she's cool. She's a cool girl. But we just see how it goes.
I like him a lot, but I don't know where things are going.
I think I've got something. I have to. All right.
Yeah, I haven't caught one yet. You're just too good at this.
Perfectly honest with you, she's not my cup of tea. She's not somebody I'd go for, really. She's too short for a start.
I would like things to go further with us. I would love to actually fall in love with him. I couldn't ask for a nicer guy.
I don't think she's found her love of her life, and I don't think I am as well, so I just have to keep on searching.
I'll race you back to David George, okay?
All right, baby, I'll beat you.
I'll tell you what to do.
When the screen went back and I saw Barry for the first time, I thought, reasonably attractive, but he didn't rock my boat, and I was starting to regret having ditched number 3.
When the screen went back and I first saw Carol, I thought she was quite pretty. She's a bit shorter than what I normally go for, but she had lots of energy. Fantastic.
At the meal after the show, things were looking up. Barry was really chatty and easy to talk to, and I thought maybe I hadn't made such a bad choice after all.
At the meal, Carol said she was glad that she picked me, and I promised to show her a good time on the date, if you know what I mean.
At the hotel, we stayed up talking all night. Eventually, I had to go to bed, and as we said goodnight, Barry leant in for a full-on kiss. Good kiss it was too, but there's always room for improvement.
Later that night, Carol was giving me puppy eyes, and I knew she wanted me to kiss her, but I kept her waiting until bedtime to give her what she really wanted, and she loved it.
On our first night in Sweden, we took a boat to a deserted island and had a meal as the sun went down. It seemed like the perfect place for a romance, but this time, as we said goodnight, Barry didn't move in for the kiss. I thought, what's gone wrong?
On our first night in Sweden, Carol and I had dinner, and as we'd been out all day, Carol didn't have any makeup on, and believe me, without it, she's no oil painting.
On our last night, I made it quite clear to Barry that I wasn't interested in him, and his eyes started to wander to the Swedish girls around us. Unfortunately, they shared the same view as I did, and I was stuck with him.
On our last night in Sweden, I was honest with Carol, and I told her I fancied a few birds in the bar. They were all tall, curvy, very confident. In fact, everything Carol's not.
I want a man who'll give me chocolates and champagne, but all Barry can offer me is a pint of lager and a packet of crisps. Sorry, Barry, it's just not enough.
I'm a passionate guy who needs his touchy-touchy from a girl, but Carol just didn't have it. So I reckon I'll just head on back to Sweden, because I can tell you that's where it's at.
Indeed, our audience. I was getting quite excited at the beginning there, weren't you guys? Yes, well, it started off really, really well. I mean, first of all, you didn't fancy her, but you did go in for the kiss.
Absolutely. We got on so well that we were just like really good mates having a good time together. I just think it was just the moment was there when we were out on the date, wasn't it? We really enjoyed each other's company.
Because we got picked, we just got out there. It was just such a hype. It was just, I did fancy Carol at the beginning, and it just.
You would never think that now, though, would you?
No.
You would never think that now. No. I mean, how could you say about our Carol? She turned up one day with no makeup on, and she wasn't. Well, what did you say about her?
Who are you to talk anyway?
She looks good with makeup. She looks good without it as well.
better.
No, you never said on film. You said she looked dog rough on film without makeup.
I know, he's trying to make up for it
More or
now.
less. OK, Barry, you're live on television now, and your eyes were wandering on that last night in Sweden. How could you? Are you going to try and redeem yourself here live on television to the great British public?
They were wondering the last night, but I did tell Carol, and I said I wouldn't do anything about it, so...
To be honest, I was quite happy for him to look at other people, because it meant I might have got rid of him for a while. And then I could have had a look at all the Scandinavian men. Because have you seen some of them? They're well fit girls.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. Tall, over 6 foot, you know, nicely built, lots of blonde hair. Mm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, book me on the next flight. I'm going myself. So you want to go back to Sweden to see the girls, and you want to go back to Sweden to see the fellas. Is that the way the situation
Yeah, maybe we can end up going back there together
together.
as friends and help each other find someone.
And they're going to stay pals, ladies and gentlemen. Wish them well, our lovely Carol and Barry. Well, Annalise is back and the phone lines are now closed, and I believe we have a result. Can I have the envelope, please, Mark? Gorgeous. Yes, OK, Annalise, the identity of your blind date, as voted for by you, the viewers at home, is in this envelope. Which one are you hoping?
They all sounded lovely, Cilla, but I don't know, number 2 sounded nice.
You like the sound of number 2? Oh, so did they. Well, before we meet your date, let's find out which of our lovely fellas the nation feels is not right for you. So brace yourselves, guys, because it's time to say goodbye to number 3. Well, he's gorgeous, but he's not for you, Annalise, all right? He's not for you, so you'll have to say hello and goodbye to him, all right? Here he is, number 3, and that was Dave from Essex. Come in, Dave. The cheeky chappy. Oh, Dave, I have to say, Dave, you are my favourite. Mwah. Cheeky chappy. Off you go. No, you didn't win over there. Well, the big moment has arrived, Annalise. Your man is in this envelope. Well, not literally, but your blind date is in there. Do you want me to open it?
Yes, please, Cilla.
Here's what the great British public chose for you. And they chose... number 2. Well, they obviously loved his shoes. It was a very popular choice, but what about the runner-up? They turned down number 1. How could they? That was Lee from Birmingham. Come in, Lee. Oh, the girls love him. There's Lee. Lee, you're gorgeous. Never mind, Lee. Off you go. Off you go. Are you excited, Annalise?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous? Not as half as I am. Time to meet your new man, Annalise. Your blind date, as chosen by the lovely public, is number 2, and that's Paul from Milton Keynes. Come in, Paul. Hi, sweetheart. What do you think? I think the face, but the shoes, darling. What do you think about the shoes? Tell the truth, you're on live television.
Not my cup of tea, I'm afraid.
Not your cup of tea.
The shoes.
But what about this look is good, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
not
the pecs there. You know, quite nice. Not bad. I wonder where you're going on your blind date.
I don't know.
I wonder who's going to do the choosing.
I think I'll pay, if that's all right.
You'll pay. You see, you don't trust him, you don't trust the British public. You've got to spend 7 days with him. OK.
OK.
You don't sound too happy about it. Where are you going? It might be somewhere fantastic. Yeah. What does it say?
A date to Switzerland.
A date to Switzerland! Fabulous! It says here you're going to the Gstaad. That's where all the rich people go to ski in the glorious Swiss Alps. You'll stay at the exclusive Hotel Bernerhof. So this first-class date in the mountains is bound to lead to a first-class romance.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, lovely.
What do you reckon?
Great, sounds great to me, Cilla.
It sounds good to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them both well. The gorgeous Annalisa and Paul with the shoes. See you next week. Oh, lovely. You've got to get rid of them shoes. Well, I'm afraid we've run out of time on tonight's live show, but even though even though this is my last series. Yes, isn't it a shame? I've had great fun for 18 years. I'd like to thank everybody who's taken part, behind the scenes, and of course, you, the viewer, and everybody in our audience. Now, remember, there are still plenty more blind dates to come in 2003. So make sure you join us again next week when we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, it's ta-ra, everyone.